After a weekend of a so-called calm, Defense Minister Gantz officially reopening crossings between Israel and Judea and Samaria, or the West Bank. Violent clashes between Palestinians and Israelis kept to a minimum, while Jews celebrating the opening of the week-long Passover holiday and Christians marking Good Friday. All things relative, however, with many outbreaks of violence reported in the capital and select other cities in the country. The pockets of violence continuing over the weekend and well into Sunday morning. For example, following morning Ramadan prayers in Jerusalem, Palestinians seen throwing stones at public buses, breaking windows and injuring passengers, at least 2 later arrested. But this as Jews making their way to the Temple Mount under strict police supervision and coordination. Jerusalem's Temple Mount complex being a particular flashpoint as usual, the site being the holiest place in Judaism, but barring Jewish prayers, as it's also the location of the AQSA Mosque, which is overseen by the Jordanian Muslim Waqf. And under incitement by Hamas, Islamic Jihad, and the Palestinian authorities, hundreds of Palestinian youth preparing for the battle at the site. Videos showing that rioters collecting stones and other weapons inside the mosque, long before the clashes with police, popped up. And in the ensuing riots, Israeli forces reportedly injuring nearly 160 and arresting some 470 people. But all but 130 were later arrested, in a supposed agreement with Hamas to restore calm under threat of rocket fire. Those remaining in detention, reportedly adults with prior criminal records, and on Saturday night, the court extending the remand. Meanwhile, a 15-year-old Palestinian girl arrested in Haifa, Israel, for wounding a 47-year-old man in a stabbing terror attack. The girl's father reportedly calling police and reporting that the potential of her attack after she admitted being incited by images of clashes in Jerusalem. And then Saturday morning, security forces apprehending a 21-year-old Palestinian from Silwad who was attempting to scale the fence around the settlement of Bet El with a knife. The suspect later taken in for questioning by the Shin Bet.
ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at iltv.tv and watch from any device.